Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we're doing my 5-day challenge and we are going to be using the new Urban Decay Wild Greens for this challenge. So if you guys are new to 5-day challenge, what I do is I pick an eyeshadow palette and I have to use it for 5 days straight. So that way I can give it to you guys straight. Exactly the truth about it. How does it really perform? If I have to put myself in different predicaments, I have to use the shadow palette and it kind of gives me more light on what it's good for, what it lacks, and all of that good stuff. So this has been the palette that I have been using for the past 5 days. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys the tutorials. I'll be basically bringing you guys along with me as I use this palette and showing you guys the struggles that I have with it. But anyways, if you are not subscribed, now is the time that I ask you to please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love for you guys to go ahead and join the family by hitting that little red subscribe button so you can not miss any of my videos. But let's go ahead, let's dive into this. A lot to talk about this new palette from Urban Decay, and let's go ahead, zoom in, and let's get into the video. All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to day number 1 of my 5-day challenge, and we are playing with this guy. So the Wild Greens. Ooh, I'm excited. You know, I got some comments on my review video saying that people think that maybe this isn't as pigmented, and it's weird because on me, the pigment shows up pretty good. I'm guessing it depends on your skin tone, but what I want to do today is a fun look that I'm inspired by Paige DeSorbo. I think that's how you say her name. She came out with this really cool look, and I want to do something similar to this, but with green instead of with orange. Can you see it? So something with green instead of orange. So I'm going to try to do something similar to that because I just think it's such a cool look. Let's just start working and let's figure it out. So I do have to do a fashion video today, but the fashion video has a lot of color, so I'm okay playing with color. Typically, I wouldn't do anything colorful when I have to film fashion because most things won't match. But let's see, how orange is this? Is that orange enough for it to pop, or should we go with this green? I don't know. Or we can go with this one. No, this one's too light. I could do the orange or I could do the green. And you know what? Let's start off with Chill, which is this beautiful white color. Yeah, you could probably do something so similar to this look. So I'm just going to lay this down first because it looks like there's a white base behind all the color. There's something nice and bright and white, and I'm just going to lay it down first so that I don't have to go back to it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab into that kickback color and I'm going to define that outer V, kind of like doing the real V taper, like, you know, actual V. So I'm going to accentuate this a little bit. I really want this to show up good on camera. Like I said, I have to film a fashion video, so it's going to be pretty far away. So I do want some drama on the eyes today. I'm going to actually try to do a few reels too. I've been doing more fashion reels on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me over there, it's Christina, Brooke Beauty. And I've been playing a little bit more with reels on there and doing like quick fashion changes. And it's been actually really fun. I did a Zara one the other day that actually did really, really good. And I think I'm going to do something similar to it on YouTube. And I'm going to continue doing more of those on Instagram. So if you guys like fashion, like what you bought versus what you got type of videos, check out my Instagram and see what you think. So this is going to be a progress. We'll see. I'm going to also bring it back in. The brown, this deeper brown, for some reason didn't blend as good as it did originally. I think maybe what I'll do next time is not put down that cream, not put down that chill color all over the lid, just because maybe it doesn't blend as well on top of the metallics. We'll try that on the other lid and see what happens. But I think we're going to go with the orange, just because I was going to do a Valentine's reel, and I was just thinking right now, I don't think lime green is going to look too good with red dresses, but orange will. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this color called Turmeric, and let's do that inner portion. So I'm using a Refer 003 brush for this, just because I want to put this precise, and then I'll kind of blend it out. I just don't want to put too much on and then not be happy with the way it looks. And what I like is this color is very orange, but it's not like super orange like she has. She has a very, very strong orange on. And I didn't want to do that just because of the looks I'm going to do today. Now I'm going to kind of blend it with a bigger blending brush. And then I'll go over one more time with the white on the inside. And then we're going to do a smudgy liner. So that's what's going to really help bring this together. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this like on camera, but I'll try. So we're going to start from, I kind of like to do my liners from the center of the lid, from the center of the eye, just because my eyes are very small, and bring it out instead of going, I don't go all the way anymore just because it kind of makes my eyes look smaller. So I kind of like just gauge where to put it. So if you have small eyes, try this trick. Don't put it all the way to the end. Just start from the center and do a small line and then just kind of gradually go out. You know, you just kind of like gauge how far you want the wing. And then if you're using a smudgy kind of liner like this one, you could smudge it out. So I typically use the same brush always to do this. So it's from Bristles Beauty and it's a P06RF. This brush is heaven. All the brushes I love to use, I do link them down below in case you guys are interested, but you could just go ahead and blend out this line to kind of make it like more seamless, a little bit more smudgy. The brown that we used before, this one. And then I'm just going to kind of like use it to smudge out and also make this line a little bit more defined. I'll also be bringing it down the lower lash line. Let me go ahead and smudge this a little bit off camera. This is a process. This takes a while. You got to keep on going, keep on smudging, keep on perfecting. And then once I've got this pretty perfected, I will show you guys the final outcome. I'll just put some liner. I'm just going to put some mascara. And I'll be right. Hey, look at that. We are finished. What do you guys think? I love this look. Oh my goodness. I think that this came out so cool. I actually want to do this same exact look with different accents in the inside, like pink, lime green, all of like the Circle Loco colors, and just throw them all in the inner portion. Guys, this is the easiest, coolest look that is super on trend because these bright colors are so in right now, guys. This is such a fun look. Okay, so I'm living for this. I love it, and this palette actually cooperated really good. And there's a few different ways I could do this. I could also do it with the green. So I'm liking it so far. I'll see you guys in day number 2, but quickly, my lip color is Cam. That's not Cam. Cam from Makeup by Mario. Hate the formula, love the color. Color's gorgeous. Formula sucks, but I put the Lawless Forget the Filler on top, and it takes away that dryness that I feel. So these two together make an amazing pair, and I just put on some Rare Beauty mascara, and that's basically it. That is the look. So I will see you guys on day number 2. Hey guys, day number 2 of my 5-day challenge. Today we're going to be doing the smoky green eye. Yes, I've been dying to do a smoky green eye with this, and that is what we're going to do because I want to jump into this olive tone. But I think I'm going to mix it with the brown. What am I going to do? Maybe a little bit of this color. Let's play. So let's start off with this shade, ending shade, and let's just blend that onto the lid. This color is like literally the color of my skin tone. So let's just blend that onto lid. I think, should we do a brown into a dark? But let's see. I'm going to start with this. I'm just going to put this on to get an idea of what I want to do. Let's just get that all over the lid. I'm going to use a brush. This color is actually not coming off as quickly as I thought it would. I thought it was going to like sweep onto the lid, and it's really not. Interesting. That's a little bit of a bummer. Okay, so I didn't realize that this shade was going to be a little bit of a bummer. It's not horrid, but the color in the Dose of Colors palette is so much better. And it's almost the same, a gold with, it's like a green with the gold hints in it. And the Dose of Color one is better, for sure. Like this, it's pigmented. It's just, it took a while to get to this point. And I thought it was going to be like really pigmented off the bat. Just a little shocked. I thought this was going to give me some more to work with. So you see, after you build it up and stuff, it looks really pretty. But just know it's not like a sweep on your lid and whoo, the color. You know, you gotta like build it up. This ain't no Natasha Denona, okay? My girls out there that know Natasha, we know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna grab into this color called Kickback so I can really stick to a smoky green eye. And I'm just gonna put it in the crease. So it's gonna do a little bit of like a darkness transition into that lighter tone in the top. Let's just deepen out the outer V. And let's bring a little bit of that brown on the lower lash line. And then let's blend it with that pinky beige color. When you're working with like these darker colors, sometimes it's better to have your eye makeup done last. I mean, to do your base last, so you can kind of clean up. What I usually do is I'll add a little bit more concealer at the end just to clean it up. All right, so because the metallic is not so shiny, you guys can kind of see how it kind of blends a lot into the brown. I wanted it to pop out a little bit more. A little bit of a bummer on that. But I'm gonna grab a little bit of this color called Twist. Let's see if this gives me a little bit of a spotlight in the center. Maybe it'll give me a little bit more accent. Yeah. Yeah, that helps. You see how it gave a little bit of brightness to it? I think what was missing is the shadow didn't have as much metallic to it. It's almost like it's very boring of a color. But with that little accent from that other color, it does help it to kind of pop a little bit more, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around blending this color together. On some liner, lipstick, finish off the look, and I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like. I have a feeling this is gonna come out pretty, so give me 1 second. All right, so here is the final look, and I knew I was gonna like the way it came out. I mean, I'm a huge fan of greens like this, so I knew I was gonna like the look. Like I said, the green, a little bit more of a struggle bus to get it to this point, and then that metallic that I put in the center, the one that's the lighter green, really popped this eye look. But you know, I would have liked the quality to just be a tad hair better on the green. But that being said, at the end of the day, the look comes out pretty. I am happy with it, and I'm also happy that they put that other metallic in here that's a little bit lighter. You can use it kind of like an accent shade, so this one here. So I actually like this. So I finished off the look with my Macro Tech from Natasha Denona on the lower lash line in black, and then the Macro Blade from Natasha on the top to do the wing liner and also in black, and then Rare Beauty's mascara to go ahead and put these lashes, which I love. Rare Beauty's mascara is my new favorite. And then for my lips, so my lips, I'm actually wearing this. This is called Posh Nude, and it was a Pixi collab with Mariam Makeup. So this is a really, really pretty color. I really love it. So anyways, finished the look, like it a lot. Day number 2 was a success. Tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow might be a more casual day. But anyways, there goes my sponge. I'll see you guys in the next day. I got some more filming to do, so see you later. All right, guys, day number 3 of the 5-day challenge, casual day, literally at the mall and sweating. It is so hot in Miami right now. But anyways, let me just tell you what I did. I finally used this shade, what is that? I used this shade right here. Now, this shade is very similar to this one, and I'm not like in love with either one of these. They're very, very like, I think like, where's this camera? Okay, it's like kind of like a matte shimmer. So strange. It just doesn't have that much pigment, and it's on the lids, but like I can't even see it that much. Then what I did was I grabbed a little bit of Kickback and a little bit of Earthside, whatever. Put on the outer V and smoked it. It's very, very natural. Like I hardly can see it, to be honest, but it looks nice. It looks very casual, very daily like use, but I don't think it's anything out of this world. So today's look, didn't love it, didn't hate it, just not impressive, you know what I mean? So that's where we're at today. I hope you guys can see it good. Let me see it good. Do you guys see how it has like the little shimmers everywhere and then just a little bit of definition? Very normal look. It's just wasn't, I don't know, like the shimmer wasn't as like as I wanted it to be. All right, guys, we are moving on with this 5-day challenge. Today's probably going to be the last day that I put on some dramatic makeup. And I'm super excited for today because today we're going to play with some greens and we're going to do some really fun green lint in the face looking lids. So let's go ahead and let's start off with, let's do the super green color. I kind of want to play with this on the inner portion of the lid. Like I kind of want to put it like close to, I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do today. I think I'm just going to put it in here. Just work with me today. Today we're gonna have some fun today. I'm just gonna kind of like dab that right here. I'm using the Bristles Beauty E03 DM brush. I'm just gonna kind of like blend that upward. Kind of want to do something kind of simple. So then I think in the center, I want to grab this color called Prickly, which I haven't used yet. And I'm actually dying to put it on to see what it looks like. So I'm just going to kind of blend that in. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. So it has a little bit of like green, a little bit of blue in it. That's really cute. So should I finish this off like going a little bit in like the pink, or should I just finish it off with a green? I feel like the kale green is very green. If I do brown, it'll be too brown. Should I do turmeric? It's gonna go too green. We might be missing a color in here. See, kind of like this color called Stash is kind of like what I was looking for to kind of finish this off. But you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna continue with this super green color. I'm just going to put it through the back. I'm just going to go like that because I feel like that's going to make it the pink. That's what we're going to do. So we are changing up the idea of this look, and we're going to simplify it a little bit more just because it's going to look pretty. So I'm just going to grab the super green and just basically put it all over the lid. And then what I'll do is just to add a little bit more color, I'm going to get this lo-fi color here, and I'm going to put that on the top. Just to add like a little pop of like a pinky shade. Because that one's like almost my skin tone, but it does do like a little bit of something. Like if you start to pack it on, you start to see it, you know. But I think the main thing here is adding this color right here. And just really putting that in the center. That's like the it factor, you know. Very light and pretty, because I think that's where my mind's going today apparently. And I'm not even going to bring anything on the lower lash line. I think what I'm going to do is just put a brown liner for right now. Oh, I think that this might be the look. Give me 1 second. I'm going to finish this off with some mascara and liner. I'm going to see if I need anything else, and I'll come back on to show you what I'm doing. All right, guys, finalized look. What do you guys think? So what I ended up doing to just finish off this look is I got the brown Macro Tech liner from Natasha Denona, added it right here, just a little smidge onto the lower lash line, and then brought it up above and just did a little wing, just because my eyes go a little bit down, so I like to bring them back up a little. So you always see that I try to elevate on the sides. And then I put on my Rare Beauty mascara, and followed by the lipstick color, these two. So this is Pastel Petal from Pixi. I actually haven't been using Pixi lately, and I love these liquid lips. And I mixed it with the Lawless Forget the Filler, and this is in the color Daisy Pink. So these two together created this lip color, and basically that's all I did. And the Macro Tech color I had on the lower lash line, I just blended it out a little bit just to make it a little smudgy, and I came up with this look. So I actually really like this. This is a very fun way to wear color without making it like super colorful, and I feel like sometimes people are so scared of color, but you can do it in a way that it's still colorful. But I feel like, you know, I could wear this to the office and not feel like, oh my god, I have so much color on my eyes. You know, everybody has their own comfort zone, but this is a good comfort zone for me. And again, I really like the colors that I used today. I feel like the pigmentation is there for somebody who doesn't want like extremely vibrant, colorful shadows. These are good. Like, these give me enough color that I'm super happy, and it's just not like too in your face. So to me, this is awesome. Today is my, what day is today? I think this is the 5th day of the 5-day challenge, I think. But anyways, this is what I ended up doing with the lids today. So I want to show you quickly what I did. I am in a huge hurry today, so what I did was I finally used the color Fuzz, and I kind of just put that all over the lid. I'm going to tell you that it does have like a shift, but it's so faint. Like you can almost hardly see it. And then I used the color Earthside and kind of just smoked out the outer V and added a little bit of kickback on top of that too. So that's what I did with the eyes. I'll show you guys better in the bathroom. So I have to say the look is really cute. I don't think it's anything out of this world today, but the metallic is like, this dual chrome is just very subtle. It just literally looks like a glitter and I don't even see a shift. So it's pretty for like day looks, but like if you're looking for something that really shifts, it doesn't do that. So let me show you guys in better lighting. 1 second. Let me walk over here. Quick mirror OOTD so you guys can see. This is that Zara shirt that I just bought that I'm obsessed with. These are Tory Burch pants that I got a while back. And then these shoes are Mark Fisher, and these are the ones that I just finished getting. I love Mark Fisher booties. So yeah, this is my outfit. Let me show you guys what you're waiting for, the eye. All right, so here it is in the light in the bathroom. So you guys can see how it has like that little faint glittery effect, but definitely more day for me. And yeah, it's a nice look. I like the look. But I will tell you guys something that I have noticed is that every look is nice, but I don't think that any look I've been like, yes, you know? So anyways. All right, guys, so you saw all 5 days. I had 3 really fun looks and then 2 days of just casual looks. And I have to say, I enjoyed this palette, okay? So this is not going to be a palette for everybody. So just straight off the bat, like if you are somebody who is really into color and you want your shadows to glide on and give you like really, really strong color right away, this palette is a little bit of a builder and the color and the pigments are a little bit more faint. But that being said, once you build them up and all that stuff, it does get a little bit more vibrant, but it's never to the point of like the Natasha Denona Circle Loco. Like it's not gonna give you that much pigment. It's like one of those things, like how much color do you really like to wear? Are you really looking for a palette that you put it on and you hardly even have to swipe it on your lids and it's like, whoa, look at the color? Or are you a little bit scared of color and you want to kind of build it up to the color that you feel comfortable with? If that's you, then this is the palette for you, because I do feel like even some of the limer greens, like, yeah, I went on a little bit, but and then as I built it up is when I saw the color get stronger. And in some cases, I actually did not want to build it up that much. Like even in today's look, like I wanted it to show, but I didn't want it to be extremely, extremely dark. And it kind of just did like that perfect wash of green. I have to say too, I really like the metallics in this palette. They're really pretty, but like the other shadows, they're not like super in your face. You do get that beautiful shine, but everything's just a little bit more subtle. There is little glitter particles in all of them, so you are getting like a little bit more of a glittery metallic, but it's so subtle, like almost on here you can almost see like it's a little sheer with a little glitter, but it does add pigment to the lids. So one exception is this color Stash here is the exception to the rule with the metallics. I feel like this one, it does have those glitters in it, but it kind of reminds me of the Natasha Denona cream to matte formula. And then it almost feels like a cream when you swatch it, but it has like these little glitters in it, so it's not really like a metallic. I don't really like this formula. This is the most lackluster shade for me. Now, when you build it up, it does work. But you need to use a brush, which is weird because usually metallics, when you want them to be pigmented, you got to use your fingers. Like most of the time, that is the way I go. I go with my fingers. This guy here, I used my fingers and I felt like my finger ate the product. So the mattes also are really pretty, but extremely dusty. And that is okay if you're somebody who doesn't mind that. I honestly don't mind it because I actually like working with dusty shadows, but totally up to you. If you don't like things that are dusty, these are dusty and you need to build them up, so they can get a little messy. When it comes to the color arrangement, I personally feel like I thought in my Make Up Your Mind there's missing a little depth in here. You do have this deepening shade and like this one, but this one being that it has a little shine in it, I don't like using it in the outer edge. So typically it's only this one that I would really like to deepen the outer edge with, and to me that's not enough. I wish there was more deepening shades in here. This one could have been a darker shade of this same tone and it would have been better because these two are too close. And to be honest, this color right here at the end, I don't even know if I needed this like metallic-y pink. It really just didn't need to be there. They've got these kind of looks here on one side that you get the green eyeshadow, maybe a little bit more nighttime, maybe a little bit more wow, look, I'm playing with color. And then you've got this side, which maybe you could wear more to an office or like, to be my perfect palette, this needs to be a mixer because I'm missing shades for deepening. Like even today's look, when I was trying to think, what do I want to put on the outer edge? Like I really wanted to blow something out and there was not the perfect color to put there. The green was too lime green. The dark green I didn't want to use, it was too dark. And then the pinks could have done something interesting, but when I put them next to each other, it would have done something cool, but just not what I was going for. So there's just some depth missing here, some colors missing here, almost like this needs the sister palette that is the darker version of this so that these can like mix together. So those are my thoughts. Do I think that you need to go out and buy this? I do not think that you do. There's probably going to be some more greenish looking palettes coming out. So if this is not up your alley, just wait. Just wait a little longer. More stuff is coming out. We already kind of see a color story theme. This is like a theme. I've seen a few brands coming out with similar things. So there's more to come. You don't have to rush on it. This is not limited edition from what I heard. So anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this 5-day challenge. If there's anything I didn't answer that you want to know down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.